Well. Look who it is. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Well. If it isn't a scammer, what did I do? I just took a phone call. I just called your mom and talked her into sending me over 37 Bitcoin. I'm not a scammer. You waited the whole time? Yo. Are you actually my #1 viewer? That is commitment. All right, let's check out this profile. You said check your stats? Okay, first, more important than stats. Why is it so small, bruh? More important than stats. Skins. So what do we got here? Patrick Falchion. Kukri? Okay. These are nice. Now, I think I do remember shitting on this a little bit, but you got me in the wrong context, okay? Basically, what I said was that if you had a skin changer, why would you get this? But you don't have a skin changer. And then it's perfectly acceptable. It's a nice knife. Hmm. 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 Good stuff. Even got the agent. How do you do this? Pretty cool. Look at the comments real quick. Minus rep furry nuke roleplay server owner. Wait. Thought my boom sound was broken. Embattled shuffling. Likely ban evader. AI viewers streamboo.com. Didn't even say remove the space. Lbot. Hmm? Nice teammate. Good teammate. That's good. Where are you from? What region? Cook Islands. Is that true? Are you actually from Cook Islands? Alright, let's check out what's the best way to look at stats? Like one of these? CS2 hour 0. 81.76. Leadify. Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not as good as mine though. Watch this. I'm literally gonna mog you right now. I'm gonna mog you. I'm actually gonna mog you. Stats. Oh my god. You popped, but I have to pull these up. Quick. Compare. Better crosshair placement. Way worse KD. Okay. Nah. See, this doesn't make any sense.
Let's roll.
See, look at this. What's better of mine, okay? Time to damage. Crosshair placement. Reaction time. Okay, your pre-aim's better. ADR's pretty close. Yours is better. Uh, but then somehow, you know, it's like your wins are better. And you know why? It's because I have shit teammates. GG. I have shit teammates. GG. You're Texas? Ah, okay. Unk solo queuing, first time. Yeah, Dust 2, GG, it's over. My time to damage is low because I let enemies past me all the time? Wait, why did I set that timer? Oh, yeah. I set that timer because I wanted to remember to tell Ginger that I'm better than you. and you're a nerd. Boom, roasted. My time, yeah. You're saying your time to damage is that high because you always, every time you're letting people pass, that happens enough? Okay.
We rush B. We got bad spawns.
What is he watching? Wait, what did he say? I wasn't even listening. L teammate.
Whoa, I thought we were rushing B.
L teammate.
Go mid.
Oh, I thought you said we have bad spawns. You don't have to go. Go underpass. I smoke cat. Go underpass.
See, that was my team's fault, dude. That was literally my team's fault.
Might be able to.
The KDs because you get baited, right? Exactly. The timer was for your hair growth oil alarm to use it. Wait, what was the timer for? Oh no. What was the timer for? Oh, was it for the phone call that I took?
You thought it was a bad
Oh yeah, I think it was for the phone call I took. I'm chilling. Dude, game feels nice. I'm actually excited to be good at this game again. And don't say Kappa. And don't say in your dreams. And don't say copium.
Yeah, Rushman already top mid. Suicide. One bottom, double doors.
Oh, this is a... Oh no. Close. I do it enough to skew my... Okay. Oh, you play comp? Is that why? You be playing comp? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just making excuses for myself.
Let's move.
I mean, there are legitimate excuses, but none of them are like dogging on yours. They're just my own. Like, I do queue with, you know, certain people. And I'm usually throwing utility. Alright, this team is indecisive, bro. It's gonna lose us this game. We gotta fix this.
Fake mid B smoke. I'm gonna throw right now. I was lower. I'm taking mid B, let's go.
Deploying smoke
He
shield.
backed off.
Throwing flashbang.
Jeez.
That's what I mean. We just gotta fucking go somewhere, dude.
Good guns. Smoke. That should be a B guy. That's the longest time.
I'm planted.
Wait, you only play comp? We know you aren't good. There's no reason to say anything. You don't have to bring up you getting carried. Alright. Okay, if you only play comp, then low-key that is an excuse for me. But still good stats. Like, comp isn't like... Like, comp can be hard for sure. Especially on cash. I got placed like 9.9k in Premier, then never played again. Fair. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Throwing a Molotov.
You guys. Oh no, he flanked me. He's gonna be tons. He's gonna hold bomb.
Throwing a flashbang.
We go spawn.
He could be there. He could be holding spawn. Careful.
Good, good.
I should have actually thrown that away. I think he was long, but that would be an L comm to give because I actually don't know. And he could be anywhere. I play with MG LEM friends, frag over them, then get placed silver. Unlucky. I was immortal in Valo, Celestial in Rivals, silver in CS. I don't get it. Man, getting placed in CS is not like like I haven't really played. I played a little bit of Valorant like a long time ago, but I don't know anything about the ranks. But what I do know is that in CS, like getting placed off the bat high is just really uncommon. I'm not saying that like CS has the hardest like rank up necessarily. It's just like you kind of always start at the bottom. If that makes sense. Like I don't know if I've ever gotten highly placed in comp. I've gotten placed a few times in CS2. And it's always been like, oh, by the way, Red Turk, I saw your message, but TikTok chat is high cortisol. I'm low cortisol maxing right now. Low cortisol maxing. So cortisol minning, I guess. So I just have the purple app open. Kind of sucks we lost that. What matters more for rank, wins or individual skill? Wins. In Premier, wins. And for all CS, wins. But usually, unless you get really lucky, your wins will reflect your individual skill. I have to make this. Like, yeah. Unless you have like a 5-stack. You're just solo queuing, like you're the only thing making a difference, right?
Could be. Yellow.
Like otherwise, like the only constant thing is you.
I'm gonna keep throwing util here.
Watch long blue. Watch run blue.
What? What'd he say?
Mid. Through yellow. Look at blue.
I don't know what he's been saying to me, to be honest.
Play anti-flash.
Blue. Spot tunnels first. I got window.
Yo, why is this guy? Window, I think. Why is this guy telling me to do everything, man? He's bossing me around. He thinks I'm his little puppy, his little guppy. His little, you know? Like, no, I'm that guy. I'm the one who will win us rounds. Not these guys. Bad Unk 3X. I'm gonna queue a comp and let's see how it goes. Good luck in your comp. May the best man win. Why do you say blue, blue, blue? Like, that pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, my bad. Low cortisol, low toxicity.
Like, boo.
Bottom.
I'm gonna have to mute my whole team. Like, yeah, okay. Like, yeah. Obviously, I accidentally switched my gun there. I sort of blocked my teammate. These things happen. But why are we rushing B with no comms? I'm just going B, and they're all behind me running like they're gonna rush B. So I assume that's what we're doing. Why are we rushing B with full rifles? Like, and then it's my fault? This team sucks! Can you send your Steam link in chat? I want to compare.
I'm gonna fix this bomb now.
Yeah. I'll send it, but I thought I already did that. Well, it's bald-headed. LARP King, lol, I was just kidding. Okay. Hunk, I already forgot yours. Bald, LMAO. Do I look bald to you, huh? It's just a joke, okay? And whatever Ginger says, it's not true. I don't have hair growth oil. Just give me the bomb. Perfect. Somebody else fucking take the bomb. Stupid ass teammates, not gonna lie. And it's always dust too, man. Like, teammates.
Look, as long as we leave here with the cash, I don't bloody care what happens, okay?
Okay, alright. Yeah, that was my bad. But I'm muting all my teammates for the rest of the game. Don't call me toxic. Ugh. Let's check stickers, I guess. Did I make my money back? Did I make money? $26. It's dropping a lot, but I still paid less than that. Check Nico. Dropping a lot, but still way more than I paid. Everything's still more than I paid. But we just have to wait until a week. Oh, my leg is asleep. Oh yeah, and I got donks, didn't I? Still $100 on the donks. Hey. Bald LMAO, take off your wig. What if it is just like a really nice wig? Like one of the realistic ones?
Let's move. Come on, hurry up.
My push mid.
Yeah, one mid. Wait, he missed this smoke? Are we trolling? Whole teammate's ass. Whole team is
Go on. We're going together.
Lors. Could be, eh?
One tap. W, one tap.
Mid one.
One for you long. Put on.
You pasted. One tap. Nerd emoji. That was a one tap. I literally shot him in the head right away. What are you even talking about, dude? Okay, also, I'm leaving because I die anywhere in long, including pit. Yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So you're saying that wasn't a one tap? That was literally a one tap. Hello? Team can't smoke doors. Team can't do anything except for yap. And don't say just like you.
Street low. Beat the smoke.
Grenade out. Laying down the fire.
You guys up there?
Flashbang out.
Hold down mid. That's huge. We're gonna end there. We're faking the mid to B smoke, and we're gonna end there. After this smoke fades. Go, go, go. Be long. Look for Kev if you want.
I will. Let's one like that, like that.
Here. Oh shit, this corner.
Flashbang.
7 KD, 4 KD, 8 KD, and 0.3 KD on my team, by the way. How does anyone have that KD? You mean like in the game or overall? Are you the 0.3? Be honest. If that's one tap, make me a moderator. Okay, fine, it wasn't a one tap. Guys, my game feels so smooth though. Like now, if I lose, it's my fault. I promise I'll never make any more excuses, guys.
Molotov out. Flashbang out.
3 long, 3 long, let's go. Go get, pass.
One's on me.
That's all you.
Fire in the hole.
On site, come on. Nice.
No! Why is he hopping? I literally could have won that. Easiest 1v5 of my life. Drop an AK to my dumbass teammates. He drops me bomb. Literally fuck off. Why the fuck would you drop me bomb after I dropped you an AK? Are we trolling?
One left corner.
Hey, I'm gonna flash you out twice.
Yeah, go.
Flashbang.
Up in CT, gonna be,
Outside,
gonna
outside.
be.
One, double doors,
Knows
double
it.
doors, double doors,
Knows it.
double doors, double doors.
Okay, I'm
Hurt,
setting it
tag.
down here.
Coming out window.
By the way, it dislocated my finger? Oh no. I'm sorry, that sucks. Sounds like it hurts. What happened? Did you flick too hard in game? You were like dislocated?
Go B, okay.
Happened to me before. 100%.
Watch your lower, we're not gonna molly it. Yellow, blue.
Deploying smoke shield. Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade. All out.
He's
Deep.
up,
One's at the cat band right now.
he's
Can
in
you guys go
times.
cat? I'm holding mid or not.
my molly.
Faster, we
One was burning my molly, cat. Playing by ninja. He runs to sight. He's on sight.
Throwing smoke.
CT one.
Oh,
got him,
nice.
young. Let's go B, look at him.
We don't know where he's at. He could be anywhere
Right
right
here, he's Xbox, he's Xbox. Yeah.
now. Plan A.
Oh, and
I'm throwing a flashbang.
You see that molly? That was crazy. Finger this to this, shorty it spin. Never mind, I can still play CS, hell yeah. Hey. Hell yeah.
Let me go B. I got nades for B.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us.
Wait.
Incendiary.
Oh, wow.
Grenade out.
Yeah, they're all around the flank right now. He gets his sector. Guy's lurking outside long. What's your top mid?
Two ramp. 6-7 mango neck hurt. That's how you dislocated? Okay. Happens to me pretty often. If this guy wins this... Wait, I feel like I've played with Teddy before. Six, 7 mango. Wait, Wolf, you play with a stack or no?
Let's go.
Top mid.
Oh. Chat, do not say anything. Do not say anything. How do I miss that?
Lower tons.
I lagged. No, the lag's back, guys. I'm lagging again.
One cat.
Guys. No, it came back at the worst time.
Alright.
Duo with my MO friend and my wife sometimes? Be honest, do you think your wife could beat me in a 1v1? Probably not, right? Everybody whiffs sometimes, man. Fuck, bro.
Come on, jump.
Head armor.
Throwing fire.
One mid. I can't see cat cross.
Lower.
One cat. I hear cat.
Eddie, underhand this nade and straight. Wait.
Going over.
How did he do that with an MP9? Unk, I have something...
Go across-
How are you calling me Unk when you said you had a wife? I don't have a wife. Or did you get married at like 18? Unk, I have something very important to tell you. What is it? Let me guess. 6-7 mango neck hurt. And by the way, I don't understand the neck thing. That doesn't sound like what you think it sounds like.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Because you're bald and I'm not Unk. No, I wasn't talking about you, Wolf. I was talking about Mima. Wait, no, I was talking about you. Wait, no, I wasn't. Wait.
There's no stopping us.
We're talking about... Oh, I was talking about you. Because you're bald and I'm not Unk. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I misread that. Mima was calling me Unk. Makes sense. Unk has dementia, GG's. Would someone with dementia do this? Watch. Well, I wish I did have dementia. Then I could forget that happened.
One flash from us, Venom.
What's age? I'm 27.
Dude, when you start playing spawns, Venom, Teddy, play your spawns. You should be double long.
No one fucking said
I'm 25.
Fuck, I thought you knew. My bad.
So
Can you
look
double
who's
flash
Unk
for
now.
it?
I don't fucking usually do that.
Yeah, normally,
We gotta
but
save this
we're on
round.
save.
Finish it, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Next round though. Let's establish that. I'm good.
Watch, nerd emoji. You. Alright.
Careful, Green. Don't make yourself. Not be exposed to tunnels, Green.
I'm on cat. I'm on cat right now. Two on site. Two on site.
Yeah.
One ding.
Nice shot.
One of them dinked. P2000.
Good kill. I'm going out with you. Hold on.
Hopping goose.
Goose. Why did green buy, bro? Why is it always green? I just got mollied by my teammate in a 2v3 bomb down. GG. It's Jover. How come I can't rank up? I think it's that right there.
Some doors. They're mollied off right now. Coming out long.
Help him out, Green. What the fuck? Why are you gonna leave him?
Smoke mid to B.
Oh, one mid. We have cat.
Both cat.
Okay.
Sight.
We have bomb long. Just we don't even need to.
Bro. Ugh. Brown. Okay, he's gonna clutch up. Ooh. Ace. Dude, I switched my push to talk as well. What do you guys use
Let
for
him
push
get
to
next,
talk?
buddy.
I had it on my mouse, but it was kind of... I felt like it was bad.
Curse it.
He has to ace. 2 HP. 1 shot in the op. 4 kills already. He slowly peeks it. He has bomb. Dodges some... Oh! Good round, Yellow. You're the best, Yellow. DLX favorite words. Guess it.
Drop one here.
I don't know.
You got molly blue.
Yeah.
Smoke doors.
I'm mid. I'm mid.
One more top. Go behind you. Outside the B.
B?
It's gonna be B. Two flash this and smoke.
Deploying flashbang.
Only car.
Platin under. Platin under.
Left dead. Between the smoke. Between the smoke.
Nice. Fucking go, baby. Good shit.
I protected him with my body. Pause.
Teddy, can you op lower? Excuse
No,
me.
I'm
I
right.
can stop if you want.
Yeah,
You
you're gonna
seem
board
bored.
Flash.
Kinda sus. I'm gonna go B.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here.
Never mind.
Throwing flashbang.
Bro, he hits that. That was a nice shot. Not gonna lie.
Smoke mid to B. Let's just fight mid to B. We'll give up the right now.
Out on B.
Me.
2 on site.
Grab a fucking gun, Green.
Yeah, what? Dude, Green is out of his league, man. I don't know how he got to 20K.
Incendiary. Flashbang.
You said it was sus? It does seem a little sus. Not gonna lie. A little weird. I've been TK'd 2 rounds in a row. Why can't I get wins in this game?
One of us gets off cross.
Go up close to the doors, bro.
Go up close to the doors, bro. Go up close. Like, I didn't do the thing I do fucking all the time, dude, and make it across. Like, it was just he hit a nice shot. Dude, I don't know what to do. I don't know. He's the best.
Throwing fire.
This wall.
Like, what am I supposed to do there? He hits that? Does he have, like, super low ping? Who have I died to? Who is it? Is it Vision? 8 ping. If it's either of these guys, it makes sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
Outside long and cap.
Yeah,
Last
it's
two.
Vision.
Bomb top mid right now. Take lower, Venom. I just told you last two are mid.
I've been TK'd 2 rounds in a row. Okay, yeah. I already read that. Sorry. Yeah, that's unlucky.
Started.
What did you do? I mean, the joke 6-7 or something?
Both cap.
This guy. Alright. So I've got to
One eye.
mute my whole team. Because they keep saying bad words. I mean, who is it? Can I just mute Orange?
Let's show them who we are. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Incendiary. Throwing a grenade.
Baby.
No, we don't. They just planted.
I don't know where last goes.
Dude, like for a B retake, we have so much time. Look. God, I hate these teammates. At least they're not all terrible, but like they're so annoying. Holy shit.
Gun for you, Goon.
Want to get back, Blue? I should take that, Blue.
Boys bonds, boys bonds.
What?
Take that. Fucking get your get back, motherfucker. Yeah, damn. Go, go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Fucking put a nail in the coffin, bro. Oh my
Oh.
god, win the game, bro. Everyone lock in, win the game, don't die. If you fucking peek something, I swear to god, I'm losing.
They smoke mid. They can go cat.
One top mid right now, blue. Two top mid.
Yeah, like all three are there. They're going out mid.
Stay cat, careful, they might swing.
No, I'll admit they're already on mid. Holy
Holy
I said that though. Did I not say that? 4 rounds TK'd. I don't know what I did to deserve this. 4 rounds is pretty crazy, not gonna lie.
Walking all the way.
one below window.
You there?
Swinging right now.
One on big box.
Yeesh.
I could probably sell util for a gun.
Move it, son. Throwing fire. Grenade. Smoke.
Going cat right now.
Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Nades
Flashbang.
from cat.
3 up cat. There's a guy, he might off you, bro. Green, flash for green.
That
That's
one.
what's gonna fade from.
They're not there?
Are they like up mid? Right?
Could be on mid, yeah. That's the
They're
favorite play.
up mid to be. Like who the fuck is watching anything?
Throwing flashbang.
Get in.
Outside.
God, get me out of this game, dude. Stop knife flipping.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
I literally listed my butterfly because I'm recovering. I listed my butterfly because I'm just gonna sell it and buy like the same version but a Karambit or an M9
The fuck is more?
because then I can't flip. Did I opt? Oh man.
These fellas are gonna regret waking up this morning. Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out.
Hold on, give it.
Grenade out.
One more mid, top mid lit.
Flashbang.
They're coming in.
Throwing smoke. Grenade. Flashbang.
Up ramp.
Green, up, green. Holy shit.
They're both just. I shouldn't have missed those two. Yes. You fell asleep a few days ago? Well, I hope I wasn't too loud. Sorry if I was yelling.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out. Grenade. Flashbang.
Lower, they're going back.
I shouldn't be opping, dude. I just got a couple of shots and I felt like, oh man, at least I'm hitting something. But it doesn't matter if I'm hitting something, I'm still not hitting enough.
Get in.
Unless...
Look towards window. Late as fuck.
He's gonna be so mad, dude. Oh. Your energy is completely off. You're giving really boring answers. Nah, man, I'm low cortisol. I'm chill. Okay. I'm chill this time. I'm trying to lock in on the game. You guys always roast me, but like...
Flash it unless you drop it.
Oh. That was the worst flash in the history of flashes, not gonna lie.
One more mid, one was tunnels. Two mid right now. Go, Cat. Go, Cat.
Throwing fire. Grenade out.
Those tunnels guy.
One more tunnels.
Bomb tunnels. One mid doors. Your mid's open right now, Venom. Your mid is open right now. You can grab the bomb. Don't advise.
Deploying flashbang.
Here's cat. Here's cat. Cat already. Oh.
Fuck! Nope, lock your chat. Chat better? What does lock your chat mean? Look at my chat?
This is what we have been working for.
Nah, I gotta be at least kind of good at the game. I don't know, do something, lol. You're just like poking me like, do something, do something.
Let's go, my brother. Molotov out.
Man.
Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang.
Smoke missed.
Be right behind the truck.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Nice, bro. Let's go B.
One on B. One on B.
Let's go B. Let's go B. Let's go B.
There's one on B.
Let's go B. Smoke mid to
I'm
B. Let's
pinching
go.
with you guys.
CT window.
Let's go CT right now.
Yeah,
CT
CT.
hopping behind the smoke. Green has him. Might be able to knife him.
Green does not have him, bro.
You could jump there.
For example, you can open that chat clap video that Ginger posted. LMAO. Why would I open it again? You've seen it like 70 times, bro. Losing A10 with a 14-6 KD. 4 of those deaths are TK. Bro. I don't care. You can open the video. You have arms. What do you mean I have arms? Oh, you mean like the one where I'm like flexing? Bro, is that all you're here for? AI slop? Man. Arma.
Laying down some fire.
Too low.
Grenade out.
Excuse me, chat.
Oh my god. Killed me.
Dude, what are we... Bro.
It's still traveling. Oh, what?
Reward 2 cut.
Here's cut. Oh, I don't even care if we lose this game. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here. Deku pop dam day, I. He wins this. Okay. He wins this. Dude, please, we need to tie. I really want to tie.
Deploying smoke shield. Throwing flashbang. Fire in the hole. Bullets all out.
You have flush too?
Oh my god. I'm gonna make some noise, maybe?
We're gonna make noise A from run all the way. Noise A. Alright. Bro, it's just over, man. What do you mean make noise A? I don't get it. Like, what is he gonna do exactly? Guess I'll try to meet up with him.
One guy was your ramp or something.
No smoke close. Another one, cat. It's over. We lost. Good boy, Unk. What did I even do? I'm 18-8 getting BTK'd. I'm sorry, man. How many times can you get TK'd? Like a max of 10, I guess. Right? I was the knight in shining armor in your movie. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. Now. That's nice. How many hours do you have in CS? I think I still got. I think I got a 6K. I think I just passed 6K. Not gonna lie. Bad. But I've been playing since I was 14. I think. Yeah. So that's actually not that bad. It's 11 years of playing. What's the math on that? Let me pull up the calc. That's slang, by the way, sorry. Slang for a calculator. 6,000 divided by 11 years, right? 545 hours a year on average. Hey, that's not bad. Divided by 365. An average of 1.5 hours a day?
Let's roll.
Vote to kicked. It failed, and I got 3K. I have 1.6 hours. I finished 23-9, and we won. Nice. W. Dude! Why do I have Cass again, bro? I don't want orange again, man. 545 hours is crazy? Yeah. Yeah. Well, 545 hours a year on average since I've started playing. How about 6-7 hours? No, dude, I'm actually.
Please, please, please.
I hate Dust 2 so much. Not gonna lie. And we're up against a 5-stack of like 28Ks. Or not a 5-stack, 3-stack. GG. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Fucking get me out of here, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just W keying the whole time. Like, it's the only way I'll stay sane, I guess. Fucking hate Dust 2. Holy shit.
Yo.
I'm gonna smoke mid doors. You guys wanna run up cat? Wait for the bit smoke to pop.
Was this guy annoying? I
I'll
don't
smoke mid every round. But I have a smoke.
Alright.
thought he said he was gonna smoke mid doors. Oh, was that Yellow
Pushing mid.
talking? Oh yeah, it was.
One pushing mid could be lower.
Yes.
Nothing. Come back lower. Come back lower. Never mind.
Where? Where from?
Maybe one more.
Side.
Where from? Where? Was he? Do I mute the whole team? Nah, that's toxic. Like, bro, I don't want to do this again, man. How do I? I have 1.6k hours. And I bet 800 are Vertigo and 600 on cash. W. Vertigo is a W.
Too long, but lit.
Smoke mid B.
What?
Don't worry, guys. I have
200
trees
looking
with
at skins. It's about. Sounds about right.
Okay, hit or
Yeah, are they cheating? Great question. a question.
His entire profile is about people checking it. He's like, oh, that's how you.
No
it says, oh, so you
cares.
kinda
W no
find info on
cares.
me.
Coming in
And
with
then it's
the
just a bunch of videos of
6-7.
fucking anime.
6-7 bits. W no cares.
Pushing mid again.
No cares. How you feeling about? How you feeling about the stickers? I bought me some as soon as they came out.
Lower
Is
left.
this the guy? This is the guy. W no cares.
Okay.
Did I just see a Zin? Yeah, you did.
Corner probably.
I mean, no, you didn't. It's, gum. W Valve, W Yacht. I mean, yeah. Like, the whole thing's kind of cooked, but also I get it, though. I'm starting to really get it. Valve decided, like, at some point, probably when the terminals launched, that they were done with, like, cases and stuff. And, I mean, I know everyone's, like, said that, but they've thought about, like,
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know who on their team's walling, but he's
Like, they've
might be
thought
giving
about-
information. Because there's no way he saw me.
like, what am I trying to say? Like, I know everybody's been saying, okay, cases are disappearing, whatever. But, like, we all thought, you know, there's still the fever case, you know, in the armory and
Also, the guy with
stuff.
nothing on his account is
Like, what
just
if
running up lower,
the
doing
reason
some
the
triple
armory
dunking.
update's taking
Everybody's
so
been
long is because they're
lucky.
gonna remove
Can you do?
they're gonna remove the capsules.
Probably got a soft cheater lurking too. Bottom of the road.
Like, if that happens, it's over, GG.
Probably in the.
But, like, the fact that in this update, like, I know the big headline is no
Let me watch out.
capsules.
We have two
Bro, I
skills.
went for some great transfer. I just
But what about the fact that there's also no souvenirs?
Can we smoke mid B and go mid B? Drop me your smoke. I'll throw it. Purple. Drop your smoke down here.
Alright, that was stupid of me. It's just, why didn't someone try to trade? Valve decided that a sticker is 300 plus on launch day? I mean, to be fair, no, they didn't. To be fair, the price is, like, the highest price that Valve said, I think, was $30 or $40. But, yeah. It was the people that decided that. Like, actually, I know L Valve, okay? I know L Valve. I agree with you, no cares. L Valve. But that isn't Valve. Like, they literally, this time, they implemented something that is, if it decreases, like, after you buy it, you get refunded. Like, I think you can't make the case, and maybe you're just saying it for the memes because you're mad. But I don't think you can make the case that Valve is doing this for more money. I think you can make the case that they're doing this to preserve the amount of money that they make, or at least they're trying to do that. But I don't think you can make the case that this is going to make them more than stickers or like sticker capsules. Because of just how many they sold. Same thing with like the terminals. You definitely, like, the terminals have not been more profitable for them than cases. Like, there's just no way.
Going to plant this thing.
To Xbox, I think. Can't spell Valve without L. In my opinion, they're just trying to play by legislative rules and to remain online in those countries. Yeah, I think that that's, like, overwhelmingly clear at this point. Like, that's what I meant. Like, they're just, you know, Whatever, I'll go with the team, I guess, bro. But yeah.
Hang out.
They see all these countries cracking down. Germany, Brazil for under 18s, which is fair and valid. The Netherlands, I think Belgium. France already kind of was. New York suing. Even though they'll probably beat that. Oh my god. The income lost by the terminals over cases is better than just being outlawed completely. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I'm 1 in 5. Alright, I need to lock in, man. Just fuck this team, bro. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry if I'm being toxic, man, but just, like, I'm dead. Yep, alright. Why do I play this game, man? Applebee's commercial, hang on. Gotta look at their double crunch shrimp. All you can eat it for $15.99. Less than a souvenir package, to be honest. Yo, W commercial. That's why I run ads. Yeah, no. Anyway. So now the souvenirs. And then this whole thing with the trade ups. It's very obvious now. I understand it. And I think that other people understand it too, but like it's not like I'm the only one. But they have basically made it so that now all the crappy skins that you'd have that clog up your inventory, they're trying to get rid of those. They're trying to equalize prices, normalize prices, so you have less of a skew. So you don't have the super high tier items and the super cheap ones. They're trying to average it out more. So even though they're like right now, people who own these expensive souvenir items, those people are suffering. The people who have cheap skins, they're making money. And the same thing, if you think about it, the same thing happened with the red trade up thing, with the gold trade up. The reds that people owned, they went up in price. And the golds all went down. So they're just moving money around. Like, it's not money disappearing, it's just money moving, you know? Or at least that's the idea. This okay guy, man. I have purchased 1 ROPS Champion Hollow from Austin and maybe 10 Apex Middle Finger souvenir charms. I personally didn't care about the stickers, just dislike how expensive they are. Yeah, that's fair. But it's only some of them that are expensive, you know? Like, I bought a bunch of stickers when I first bought them. They were all like 10 bucks. So, like, the ones I bought, like, if this was in a capsule, like the traditional way, this would be more expensive than what I bought it for. Now, is that saying, like, it's gonna continue to be? I don't know. I mean, I think, theoretically, it should equal out. Well, I guess maybe not, but you know. But you also, like, opening capsules, you're losing a lot of money, right? So, but on the market, it should probably be about the same. Maybe more, but that's just because of the gambling aspect, to be fair. Like, gambling makes things more expensive than they should be. Because people get less rational. So normally stuff, like, you assume rationality. You assume that people are paying you know, what it's worth to them, and nothing's being manipulated. But with gambling, that's not true. Because with gambling, if you, like, you understand, like, if you go to a casino, most of the time, you're gonna end up making about 95 to 99% of your money back on each roll. Okay? It's not great. You are set up to lose. That's just the reality. But do you know how much it is with CS cases? It's like 30%. And you can see that on, like, ROI. But it's literally way better to go to a casino. And so I can't get a kill. But we're winning, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. So it is really bad. Because people still do it in Counter-Strike, even though you were better off doing everything except for buying, like, a lotto ticket, basically. Like, you are better off sports betting. You're better off going to the casino, slots machine, blackjack, whatever. You're better off. So it's one of the worst things you can do in terms of return on investment, yet people still do it because there's another aspect to it. There's, like, the sound and stuff, but also you're creating skins, and it's skins in a game that you're playing that you enjoy, that you care about. It's also a game where if I'm, like, dead, like, right now, like, hey, when the capsules were on sale, what was I doing every time I died? Opening capsules, right? Like, there's other parts to it. If it's just sitting in your inventory, it's a small price to pay to enter in, like, compared to those casinos. You don't have to get up and leave. You don't have to sign up for a new account, you know? But it really shouldn't be this way if people are being rational. If I was being rational, what I would do is every time I died, I would go onto a casino website and then do that. Like, I have a few hundred sticker capsules in a box. Should I be worried about them being deleted? I don't think deleted. I think, if anything, it's gonna be them being converted, if anything. But it's possible they just leave these alone. Capsule sales are the easiest 5 ever spent. Yeah. Yeah. They make a lot from capsules. So why would they mess that up? I swear I can never hit those oppers, dude. The statistic is true about the ROI, by the way. Yeah. The Austin stickers were great. Yeah, I have a bunch of those. They replaced the slots machine with FOMO for pricing? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But which is worse? Because think about it. Okay, like hear me out. Don't call me a Valve Glazer. But like this is the problem they're solving. The reason cases are such a problem to them from a legal perspective is it really is like a lotto ticket. One close long. The reason why is lotto tickets are known as being predatory to lower income people. Because it's a quick thing you buy at the gas station. You're already there. You don't go somewhere else. You don't put up a lot of money. If you're homeless on the street and you're begging for money and someone gives you $10, you can go to the gas station and spend $10 on lotto tickets, right? It's part, or it's one thing, obviously not the biggest thing, but it's one thing that keeps poor people poor. So yes, they're being like, you know, it sucks if a sticker is like $100 or something. You really want the donk signature or whatever, it's $100. Beforehand, you would roll the capsule and you would try to get it because you can't afford it. But now, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You just don't buy it. And ultimately, it's pixels in a game. So if you don't have like the money to spend on it, then you probably shouldn't be buying it anyway. Does that make sense? Like, you might think, oh, but it gave people who didn't have the money to afford like a $40 sticker an option to get it. But really, it's like, it's down lower. Xbox, booking mid to be. Sorry, I gotta lock in. But really, if you just tried to open it, oh my god, I'm so bad right now. If you just tried to open the sticker that you wanted, you would be spending more, a lot more. Like if you're just opening these capsules to actually get the sticker than what it's sold for. It's the same thing with terminals. If you wanted to unbox a skin and the only way you could get it was like opening a case, yeah, you'd open cases and you spend all your money, but you'd probably never get it if it's like rare. Or by the time you did, you spent more than it's worth. Yeah, I'm glad I watched your twin brother open cases in the thousands and lose when I started. Yeah. I believe Steam has taken about 1.2k or less. Like in terms of, yeah, me too. Think about there. Yeah, I see your point. Yeah, it's just, but I get it though. A lot of the, you know, like I've been playing this game since 2014. A lot of the like moments and the culture, I guess, if you'd call it that, was surrounding not just skins, but cases. And so, yeah, it's... So yeah, it's kind of sad. And obviously for the people who have the money to spend and it's not that big of a deal, it is a sad thing. Like, you're spending money to have fun gambling. But for the young kids who play this game, for the people who can't afford it, who have addictive personalities, it's not great. Well, I'm interested in seeing what the CS personalities do. If they value Cologne 26 holocrafts as highly as old stickers, nah, no way. But you could definitely, because if it replaces the normal skin with a souvenir, it definitely will devalue the souvenirs still. Because, like, a lot of them, like, I remember Chinese collectors, there were crazy Chinese collectors who just literally bought, like, a souvenir, scraped all of the stickers on there, and then like they just had a gun that said souvenir. And yeah. So like that you could just repeat if you wanted. And then you could just have like a blank souvenir gun. But that being said, like obviously the older ones are going to be more valuable than the new ones. They're still going to have a premium. It's just how do I not get one? That's actually really bad. Oh my god, dude. I mean, I'm not locked in, but I'm also terrible. Chinese are probably going to slowly exit the market if they keep taxing them on CS third-party sales. Who's taxing them? China? Like the government is? Three top mid, one lower. Why is he lower late? Get me out of Dust 2. Let me stop playing with these people. But yeah, I think, you know, some people will say copium, but I think that the third-party sites, at least in the US, are safe. I think that Valve, ultimately, the Steam market is a big source of revenue. The amount that people pay is a big source of revenue in the terminals and stuff, even if it is going to be smaller than what they would get from cases. But they need it to be at least somewhat convertible into real money. Otherwise, those prices crash immensely. Like, they're gone. Like, a tenth of it. So Valve would lose so much. That's, like, the final straw for Valve. That's the last thing that Valve wants to do. Like, I know that there's a lot of uncertainty because they keep making these big changes. But that's like the end game. Like, that's they'll only do that when they're forced to do that. And I think the only argument for them being like forced to do that by governments is if I'm so ass, holy fuck. My bad. Sorry for swearing so much. But the only chance that they're gonna do that is if they're forced to, and at least in the US, the law that surrounds that and how they've been pressured by New York is that they're taking something that is gambling. That's the problem. It's that you can gamble for something that equals real world money. Not that it's a market. The market is fine. It's that because, like, or at least this is New York's argument, is that because the stuff you get out of a case can be so easily converted into money, real money, then it's considered real gambling, right? So I think that Valve either gets rid of the gambling problem or they get rid of the market problem, and they're choosing to get rid of the gambling rather than the market. Because they still get a bunch of revenue from Steam sales. They still get a bunch of revenue from terminals. As long as the terminals are good. I just wanted to look at colorful stuff when I play my favorite game. Okay, yeah, but like, I mean, come on. Valorant has that's not the only thing. Valorant's got colorful stuff. You just can't trade it.
Move it, son. Throwing flashbang.
Sticker trade-ups is the next very possible but very uncertain thing I'd be wary of. I'm not comfortable buying a ton of old papers in case they do that. Yeah. 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 I think... Yeah, I think it's very possible. I think it's very possible. Honestly. But at the same time, so like, why would they do that, right? Because getting rid of capsules, that's one thing. Getting rid of existing capsules or converting them to terminal-like things, that's a possibility. But existing stickers that are already there unboxed, why would they do that, right? You have to think of possible reasons. One of them is they want to clean up items. Maybe. And I think that you have to look into the reason why they chose to do this souvenir update. It could be that there's a lot of souvenir items. Like these crappy grays or whatever. And they want to like give you an option to get rid of them. But stickers, I mean, they have an option to get rid of them. They don't really have a reason to get rid of them. Like, there's no motivation that's sort of implicit there, right? Like, because I have a bunch of, like, crappy stickers in, like, storage. But if I wanted to delete those from existence, that would be hard for me to do. Like, it would be really hard for me to do. I'd have to put them onto a gun and then scrape them from that gun over and over. And that's public service, man. Like, I don't want to do that for no benefit. Trade-ups give you a benefit. So I'd say that's a little different. There's, like, a reason. There's a reason that you'd want to do that. I'm sorry, my heart's not really in this game right now. But that goes on to the other thing, which I see your message. I'm trying to read them in order. But the other possible motivation is what I think is true of the souvenirs, and that's that they want to take very expensive items. They want to take their market cap and shift it down to the average person. They want to take from the rich and give to the poor. That's what they did with Reds, and that's what they want to do here. And yeah, man. The thing about stickers, though, is that's not really a thing, right? Like, yeah, they're expensive stickers. They're really expensive stickers. They're some of the most expensive items in the game, but the catos that are already applied, I don't think they care about those. The catos that are unapplied, there's very few of them. And that's not a weapon skin. It's not a gun. It's not, it's not really something that a new player would want necessarily. And it's very few people. There's no market manipulation that happens with catos because so few exist. There can't be. The supply's too low. So, that would, so, they're just, yeah. So if those could be traded up to, I mean, maybe, but I think that motivation sort of isn't there, if that makes sense, right? Like I think that Kato holos are the only instance where people can't really afford the thing that they want. Right? Like if you want like a simple like gold from Berlin or whatever, what was it, 2019, like the signatures that are super expensive, you can just buy like 50 other like, you know, simple stickers. I truly, truly cannot appreciate Valorant. I tried it when I felt like a loser playing CSGO when it launched. I like CS for its simplicity. Me too. Reduce prices, make an argument that you can convert things to certain quality items. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't think it's as implicit. Yeah, that's true. They got manipulated, but they were cheap to begin with, right? So that's not really a story of yeah, because we've seen whole collections go up, right? So if there were trade ups, the whole collection could be pumped. That's what happens when the top one is there, like when the top one is pumped. Like normal, I guess the mirror that I would say is that normal skins have been pumped. Like that's something that they kind of addressed with Reds, but not fully. It was mostly Reds getting pumped, but not only Reds getting pumped. It was also stuff like I don't know, what's a good example? Do I have anything that's been pumped? Point Disarray. These were pumped. This is a pink. You know, like China just chooses something with the right amount of supply, and yeah, see, like Point Disarrays, China pumped them. I mean, that doesn't really, because China could do that with anything with a low enough supply. And unless they're introducing a new way to generate a lot of supply, which I guess you could say is like trading up the lower stickers. Like, yeah, but like what happens when you can now trade up to something? The lower stuff goes up, yeah. But I don't know, like Evil Geniuses, that was such a short-lived pump compared to some of the other ones. Like, dude, I still think like the knives, like the real pump that they were dealing with the red update was the knives and stuff. Dude, like this knife was like 4.5k or something, and it's like 2k now, right? But that was all like knives that were Gam Doppler, anything that was high end, which is a lot of stuff. I mean, you couldn't buy a butterfly safari mesh for like, you know, under like $800 or something. So there's no entry for the average user. And I think that's really what they were trying to deal with. It's not that they want every user to be able to afford a butterfly emerald, but that they want every user to be able to afford a butterfly. That's my thought process, at least. I personally do not like to look at skins like an investment. I don't hoard skins with the intention of reselling them. Yeah. 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 That's fair. But yeah, I think that if that's the case, that you don't like to think of them at all, like not even if it's just an investment, but a store of value. Like even if it's just stores of value are also investments in a way. If you expect your skins to stay the same, I think that's still kind of along the lines. And even if it isn't, like I get what you're saying, like that you are not really in this to make money off of it. I don't think that's true for the majority of people, or at least like maybe it's not their main thing. They buy the skin for the skin and they just pay whatever price it is, but they also assume like, hey, this could go up, it could go down, not just it could go down or it could stay the same. Right? Like normal people wouldn't put thousands and thousands of dollars into a game. You know, like you're saying like, oh, I don't want to have to pay like $40 for a sticker, but at the same time you pay, you know, like I'm kind of calling you out, I'm sorry, but at the same time you pay like, you know, $5,000 for a Karambit, like, you know, Like we are those people. No cares. You don't like to look at them like that. Okay. I mean, I might believe you because you do have some cool sticker crafts. Yes, I benefit from them having value. Yeah, you're like a collector. Sure. I'm 11 kills, 100 headshot rating. So you're cheating. I benefit in case I plan to get out. What's driven me to get higher quality stuff? Because of some sense of security in that value. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's when you're collecting, like, anything. Like, in Pokemon cards, it's kind of the same thing, right? Like, you can be a collector, but you still sort of, like, the whole reason you're willing to collect it is because there's a sense of stability, if that makes sense. Like, it's a prerequisite. But, like, I know it could become valueless, like TF2 skins, yeah. Yeah. That's true. But I think that we sort of assume, like, when you make a big purchase, you assume that it's not going to zero. If it fluctuates a little, that's fine, but, you know. But I think that that's Valve's whole reason, is that they want, I think that they actually do want to, like, contrary to popular belief, they do want to preserve the ecosystem. They know that it's a big part of what's made the game popular, and yet they have these two glaring problems. First of all, to get that ecosystem to flourish, they need new people coming in, and there does need to be a sense of rarity. There needs to be a sense of, oh, I see that skin in game. Wow, that's a really cool skin. It's awesome that you have that. But they also need to be able to afford that skin for themselves. So they need to, like, Valve is trying to nourish that sort of ecosystem and also dodge regulations. So I think the gambling is different from the ecosystem. I think that the red update was to address the ecosystem problem, the gap, the divide between China and just, like, big whales and the average person. Also to boost their inventories, to show you, hey, look, your cheaper skins can go up too, you know? Like, I gave my friend Vic, I gave him for his birthday a CZ Victoria for $5. And after the red update, it was like 130 or something. And he sold it and bought a game that he wanted. So I was happy with that. And I was happy for him. But yeah, so they want to give that to people. I think that, there's only so many changes they can make. Like, what do they have left? Pull out the sticker update, so you can trade up stickers. And then what? What's left? Maybe a couple of things. But really, at some point, it has to stop. But they are trying to reach that end goal. I think that if you could unapply stickers, that would be detrimental. But especially in retrospect, I think everything they've done so far is not detrimental to the ecosystem in the long term. But yeah, the red trade up, it's increasing that supply for those higher items, equaling stuff out. I think they don't like the percentage that they decided on to begin with, and they're trying to change that. Good point. Oh, I know, Vic. Yeah. Normally, when I have some money, this time of uncertainty brings down prices. Nicer skins re-enter the market. It's buy time. Yes, sir. But I don't have money. Damn. Boom sound for you. Yeah, no, dude. I was looking at like I actually have this listed. I saw an M9 bayonet, Gamma Doppler. Like, those are like 1,300 right now. There's half the supply of butterflies, but the real reason I'm doing it is because I flip my knife too much. I'm actually addicted, so I need to change. do you think it's cheaper to get golds from cases or the terminals not buying from market? I think ultimately, Locorita, that the cheapest thing to do is to buy them from a third-party site and just buy them straight up. That is usually the cheapest thing to do. The most expensive thing to do is to open cases. If you want a specific item, or if you want a specific rarity even, like if you're okay with either of the reds that are in the case, you should buy the item, don't try to open it. For the terminals, it's a little harder to answer, but in general, I think what we'll see, like terminals are actually, if you get a terminal, I'll put it this way. If you get a terminal out of your weekly drop and you are interested in buying more skins, like you want more skins, you want a specific skin out of there, you should open the terminal, I think. But if you go and you buy a bunch of terminals from like Steam or something, then at that point it is just gambling. And again, it's going to be more expensive to get what you want over time. But if it's completely free to open a terminal and you get it dropped for free, there's actually a lot of cases that it's cheaper in a terminal to buy, especially when the markets actually or when the terminals are working the right way, because all it really depends on is them having enough data to adjust the prices quickly. For example, they just launched this new system, which is like a terminal for the stickers. These have adjusted so quickly, and they're becoming accurate, right? And throughout this whole thing, we will probably have... So this is how it works, basically, in economics. Okay? When you have enough supply, when there's enough liquidity, you will reach the truer price more quickly. So if I go to like this Falcon sticker or something, this is going to be popular. Now, popularity doesn't necessarily dictate price. So this could be popular, a bunch of people buy it, and then it becomes like, you know, like let's say $15 or something. Or the demand is so high, like right now it's $50, that people will push it up to whatever price. The price doesn't really matter in this scenario that I'm giving. But the whole point is that the price is accurate. People are being offered this, they're seeing this price that's shown on the screen, and they're either saying, I'll buy this or I won't buy this for this price. If they buy it, the price goes up. If they don't buy it, the price goes down. Now, go to something else. Like go to, what's a really unpopular team? Go to Gaming Gladiators. Go to Henny. I don't know who this person is. Never heard of this player. And then look at this one, okay? Right now, it's really cheap. It's like 14 cents, okay? But the thing is that this price might not actually update that often. They actually say in their update, which I think is the same way terminals work, that it will appear, like the price will change after a certain amount are sold. Which means that how many people are buying this sticker right now? Not very many. So once these are available to list on a third-party site, this could be selling for 30 cents. It could be selling for 7 cents. But on here, it's 14 cents, and it's not going to change until enough people buy it through here. Which means there's going to be a lag. And so my whole point was that in terminals, actually a lot of the time, the blue skins, the ones that people generally decline because they're hunting for that bigger thing, are good prices. But the higher tier stuff, since it's offered so infrequently, the price doesn't update enough, and a lot of people see these weird prices. But it also works the other way, where eventually what we're going to see, and this is the end game. I'm sorry, No Cares. I've seen your 3 messages, but I'm just like in a yap sesh, and I want to make sure I read them in order. But holy yap sesh. But I think when you think of terminals, what's going to be the long term on the terminals? What's it going to look like in the terminals a year from now? Like the Genesis ones or the Dead Hand ones, right? And what you're going to start seeing is we're going to see price increases in third-party markets. And then those terminal prices are actually going to be good deals. That's what's going to happen. The problem is that the terminals started so high that we're seeing the opposite right now, where the prices aren't falling fast enough. But in the future, we'll have the same thing where the prices aren't rising fast enough. And you can actually get some good deals out of those. But in general, to answer your question, Locarita, don't open cases. Don't open capsules. Terminals are okay, especially if you get them dropped to you. Maybe only if you get them dropped to you. Otherwise, buy everything. Just buy what you want. And that's it. My Black Pearl Karambit is a trade-up Karambit. If that update didn't happen, I wouldn't have gotten it. Hey, that's a decent perspective. That's an interesting perspective. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Because there's not that many. How many are there? Like 1,000? Under 1,000? And 0.008 float? Damn. Buy what you want. Yes. You're good. Thank you. Sorry about the yap. Terminals will cap at 2K USD, and it will be a chance to grab like factory new ultraviolence, max whatever pattern at that price instead of 6K. Yeah. And we already see that. And that's actually, I tried and I kind of successfully did map out like the equation in like economics, and that's pretty much what it is. And so yeah, that's sort of what I've been telling people, is that terminals actually are still kind of a gamble, but what you're really gambling for is like right now at least, is for those big ticket items that exceed 2K. And there's actually quite a few of those. There's some in Minware that you know are more than 2K. So it does happen. And it happens often enough for it to sort of substitute a case in a way. And you probably lose less money in the long run compared to cases, I guess. But it's also like, what's the chance that you're going to open gloves and they're going to be, you know, and that they're going to be like minimal wear or factory new. But what's interesting is think about the Genesis terminal. Nobody does, right? Because it wasn't fun. It wasn't exciting. There wasn't a gold in there. Those prices are cooked, man. Genesis terminals are cooked. Possibly, I'm going to call it the worst investment you could make. Don't buy Genesis terminals. Unless they do something where, like, you redeeming or, like, using the terminals, like, gets you stars or something weird. There's no reason why you'd buy them. Because the supply is going to be immense, and they are deeply unpopular. Deeply. Like really unpopular. They're like, yeah. Like now, what's the situation now? Yeah, no, the M4 Choppa is really cool. But what's the situation now? Like the last time I checked, which granted was probably a month ago, you go in, you open a Genesis terminal. Most of the time, you can buy them cheaper off of third-party marketplaces with everything except for the blues. So, basically, there's no reason for people to open them. So, Genesis terminals are just sitting around. Now, there is the fact that they're free. That does help. Like, it's free to open. So, the, you know, average scrub who gets dropped one is maybe just going to open it for fun. But it's not like, you know, it's not as fun as the ones with golds at all. I don't know. I have number 23 lowest float. Holy, it's insane. Yeah, it's a really nice skin. There's good skins in the Genesis, but there's no golds, and it's not even really about the fact that there's no golds. It's that there's not enough excitement. In contrast to the Dead Hands, where there's unlimited excitement because it's new gloves, something we haven't gotten so long. So in theory, Dead Hands should work way better as to what Valve is actually like planning for than the Genesis ones. But all of these terminals will catch up. Like if you just own a few of them, like, actually, that's the investment now that I think about it. Oh my god, wait. Am I high IQ? Are we learning something right now? That's the investment. You're not investing in the actual price of it going up. What you're investing in is the fact that at some point throughout history, you have I don't know if this is the right orientation. Let me think about what I'm doing here. You have the skins. That's wrong. The skins starting at the top. Oh, this is $1,500. Valve is a scammer. Okay, no one's like, a bunch of people buy it. It all tapers off. Okay, but the terminals, those prices are like here, versus like that's actually, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. But basically, my point is that what we see now, where terminals have bad offers, at least the Genesis ones do, in the future we'll see the opposite of that. So if you're holding these terminals, what happens is every time there's a spike in the skins that are in there, you open terminals, and then you get these old stale prices that Bryce, or not Bryce, RIP, Bryce isn't here with us. You get these old stale prices that Valve once set that are still there because people haven't been opening them. But now the price goes up. So let's say China pumps full throttle, goes like this. People open a bunch of the terminals, get great deals, and then supply shoots up, price goes down. Right? And you make money by holding those. Yeah, I'd rather get a 1500 gold Arabesque than a 800 AK Oligarch. Okay, true. But are AK Oligarchs, no. Like, at this point, they're probably what, $60, right? $40 out of the terminal. I mean, I don't know. It's probably just going to be whatever's on the market, and then maybe a little higher, honestly. Oh, like 90 for field tested. So in the terminal, it's probably like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's caught up at this point. I don't know how quickly it'll catch up. But the whole point is that if you hold on to them and you're constantly looking at the market, you'll know when a good time to buy, to open them is. But yeah, what Valve used, it was a Dutch auction, which is where they start at higher. You'll notice with the gloves, I think that's actually the opposite now. I think that Valve decided to go the opposite route. Maybe they used some of the data they got from the Genesis terminals, and a lot of the offers in like the first week weren't that bad. Like, they kind of seemed like what it would go for on third parties. I don't know though. I actually haven't, like, that's just my impression when the prices first started coming out for Dead Hand. I don't know if that's still true. I was just asking because I pulled a Queen's Gambit, Sep and Cloud Chasers 0.76 float, and I only bought 6 Dead Hands. Damn. Yeah, I have a friend who's pulled 2 of those, 2 of the Queen's Gambit, and both times he would have made a little bit of money if he bought it, but he decided not to because it was like a lot of work for like $5. But wow, Cloud Chasers, that's pretty crazy. Did you buy them? I sold $70 MP9 factory new StatTrak Smoking Kills for like $109 week 2. What's that out of? Smoking Kills? Oh, is that the colorful one? Wait, wasn't that an MP5? Or MP7? Yeah, MP7. Yeah. Well, now 41 for factory new non-StatTrak. Oh, wow. 274 for factory new. 274 for, yeah, exactly. They've dropped a lot. Those, like, I think Valve kind of shot themselves in the foot when they did that because people were like, scammers, scammers. But they were doing a Dutch auction, which is basically just a reverse auction where you auction it at a really high price and then you keep lowering it until someone buys it. And they do capture some profit early on. It's actually natural, I think. So maybe that's why they did it. Or it could just be that they want money. Or it could be that it's quickest to get to the actual true price. But, for example, you know this about me, No Cares. I have been really into Pokemon cards before. Not as much right now. But I would grade them, right? And there was this card that was not very good. But I was one of the first, like it was like one of the best qualities, right? I sent it off to PSA, it got a PSA 10. I was one of the first, I think I was the first on eBay, one of the first 3 to actually own a PSA 10. I sold it for $800. Kind of like the Oligarch, right? Someone bought it, like the first week. And then now you can get that card, and like 3 months after that, you could get that card for like $100, $200, right? So the moral of the story is that there's always somebody who has money to burn, I guess. And what should happen is that now people know, like, even if Valve continues to start with those high prices, what should happen is that no one pays them. And that it quickly drops. And maybe a couple of people who are chumps will, but that's pennies for Valve. They don't really make, like, you know, like 10 people buying like an $800 Oligarch. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened. Like, maybe more people did back then, but that's because it was a new thing. It was terminals, right? We didn't know. But now that we know, it's like how many people are really going to buy it for that first price if it's that high. So either Valve's going to start lower or no one's going to buy their stuff to start out. And then it's going to taper down. Yes, dude, Cloud Chasers, those are nice. Those are I want some of those. 29-15, and we tied. I'm getting my on Forza. That's fair. Yo, have fun on Forza. I gotta play more. I'm probably gonna sell them and make like a $240 profit. Really? When did you open them? But like this, for example. Okay. This right here, which is a terminal system, dynamic pricing. They, I think, did not set them high. They set these prices using like really dumb rules. Like the day one prices were really stupid. But it was also algorithmic, right? They have like, other than setting like the multiplier, like if I had to guess what Valve did to set the first day prices for these. Obviously, we know they did it based on VRS. FlyQuest at the bottom, even though FlyQuest stickers are usually more expensive. Because FlyQuest is the worst team here. Vitality, best team here. Even though Vitality, usually pretty cheap stickers, other than Zywoo. But the team stickers, usually pretty cheap. So they did that, obviously. And then I think they probably used an average of holos, foils, papers, and red. Well, maybe that doesn't make sense because reds have been cheap. So they probably just decided on some abstract, meaningless base price and then used a multiplier based on teams VRS. But it ended up being like, I own a lot of these. Like, I bought a Nico Gold. I bought this Nico Gold for $30. Right now it's $86. I bought this Nico Hollow for $10. I think about $12 maybe. It's now $56. Monacy I bought for like $10, $12, $16. I didn't buy a Monacy there. I bought these Thunder Down Unders, which have gone down a lot, by the way, since it first started. $26. I bought it for $10. The donk, I bought a donk hollow for $10. It's $103 right now. Did I only buy one? Am I stupid? I'd only buy one, man. No, I bought two. I bought two sharks. I think those are... Everything's gone up, basically. Now, is it going to stay there? No. But is it going to stay above what I paid? I think so. 2 days ago, I can't sell them until May 29th. Really? So 2 days ago, you bought Battle Scarred Cloud Chasers? For how much? Yeah, I feel like these golds... I don't know what to say about these golds, man. 245? And how much are they now? Let me look. Do you mean on like on float or like Steam? Even on float, it's like, yeah, like $110 profit. And then on Steam, it's probably the 240 that you mentioned. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. I haven't opened any gloves. I haven't opened that many dead hands, though. Did you get dropped the dead hand? Like the dead hands that you used to open them? Or did you buy them? I want to bet with my buddy, so he bought me 10. Yo, that's sick. Sick. Yeah, I'd say in general, that's really cool, but also you probably got lucky, so don't... I would advise you to not continue opening them. But, of course, you can do whatever you want. But in general, I think it's... Because if you're buying them, like, how much are dead hands right now? Like the odds for $2 right now. So every time you open one, it's $2. Like out of 10, you got really lucky. Like some people go hundreds without getting gloves. So imagine that you're spending hundreds. You're buying hundreds of these. You know, multiplied by 2, it gets expensive pretty fast. And at that point, probably would not. But I'm glad that you did. That's really cool. That's why it's usually just best to actually buy them. If you get one in your drop, like, you know what? I think I got a Genesis terminal in my drop. You want me to open it? I'll open it. Where is it? Oh, I already did open it. And I got this, and then I stopped there because I wasn't sure if I'd buy it or not. And then if I go and look, like, what is it? Continuum. What's my minware? 181 for minware. So yeah, this is exactly what I was just talking about. So this is literally a worse deal than just buying it outright. So there's an example for you. I'm thinking about selling them and buying a knife. Yeah, man. Or woman, whoever you are. But yeah. If you'd rather have a knife, do it. That's a horrific deal? Yeah. It really is. It really is. And that's the problem, you know? That's the problem now, isn't it? That these are old. They're not updated prices. These are outdated. I mean, let's check this one. I got another purple. Like I said, usually it's the is there a way to like quickly Oh yeah, you go like wait, no. It's Catfight. Condition battle scarred, right? So before I even look, I don't even know. Battle scarred, purple. I think there's a chance that this is actually a good deal. If it was field tested, I would say it's not. 75 cents on the market. They're selling it to me for $1.15. So, exactly. So, like, you tell me, would you ever buy this? No. Right? Like, no one's opening these. Except for the people who get them in their drops. No one's opening the ones that still exist because it sucks. And by pressing decline here, I'm telling Steam that it sucks. And then theoretically they lower it and slowly lower it. It's just going too slow. Should I buy my knife off of like Float or Steam? You should buy your knife, well, because you'll have to sell it wherever you buy it, right? So like the gloves that you have, you'll have to sell wherever you buy. Because if you sell it on Steam, then you have Steam balance. You can't buy it off of Float. You have to buy it off of Steam. So really all that matters, Steam is always going to be more expensive. You're going to get more money for what you sell, but you're also going to pay more money for the knife. So what you should do is you should look at both. Find the knife that you want, and look at both. Compare what you could sell it for on Float, what you could sell the gloves for, what you could buy the knife for. And on Steam, same thing. What you could sell the knife for, or sell the gloves for, buy the knife for. That's all that matters. It's not the individual prices. It's what you get for buying and what you get for selling. Right? Or what the price is for buying. You know what I mean? It's the difference there. That's all that really matters. Steam has a 15% fee. CS Float has a 2% fee. But again, on CS Float, you're going to sell it for less. On Steam, you're going to sell it for more. You know? Are the terminal trade-ups good? You mean the terminals or trade-ups for the items in the terminals? The thing is, you can actually get here. I'll open another one for you. You can actually get the blues out of here for pretty good deals most of the time. And of course, I get a purple. Hey, let's check it again. 0.16, actually good field tested. But I think I already know it's... I'm not even going to check it because I looked and the minimal wear one was a bad deal. And this is field tested. So, this is a bad deal. Items in the terminals. Well, let's look. For example, well-worn MP5 Focus. All right. The blues are actually good deals a lot of the time. 13 cents. So this one, at least it's the exact same price as the market. At least we're not getting scammed. It's still, we're not making money, but at least we're not getting scammed on this. Next one. MP9 Broken Record. Minimal wear. 35 cents on the market, 31 cents here. So we have our first one where this is a good deal. I mean, it's only 4 cents, but it's something. Moving on. So basically, I have to calculate how much I get from the Steam sell and the float sell and compare it to the float price and the Steam price, including fees and stuff. Yeah. 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 Yeah, basically do that, right? Because wherever you sell the gloves on, your money's going to be locked up there. It all just matters about, just think about it like trading. Like, I'm going to sell these gloves. I'm going to get a knife. So if you just think about it like trading, then what can you trade the gloves for on Steam? What can you trade the gloves for on Float? Mag 7 Magnitude. 28 cents minimal wear. $0.35 on the Steam market, meaning it's 7 cents more on the Steam market, which is only 7 cents, but that's something. So there you go. I shouldn't close that. I think here, can you find this? Yeah, that can open the market. Bullfrog, StatTrack field tested. If I had to guess, this is actually going to be a good deal for us. Let me check. Is it StatTrack? Category. Oh wait, there's a StatTrack thing. Oh my god, it's a terrible deal. I was wrong. Wait, yeah, why'd I guess that? There's way less information out there, so of course it's going to be way worse, right? Oh, but also this looks inaccurate. It says 35 cents here, which is still bad. But I love the bullfrog. Yeah, it's a cool skin. He's got a little frog in the back, you see? Aiden, I'm also on Twitch as well. I usually don't even have the YouTube chat pulled up, but I saw you messaging like on my thing here. Wait, maybe it'll... Wait, let me try this. Does this show it? Wait, click here to grant permissions. Authorize? You're all set. Wait, try sending now. Aiden? Try sending a message. Just like type 67 or something. Let me see if it pops up in this one. But this is a bad deal. So, no thanks. But yeah, the do I have any? I just sold a bunch of souvenirs. Do I have any left? Souvenirs. Souvenirs. I think I sold all of them because they all went up in price. Man, I still have so many Austins. Why don't you do trade ups with all those dupes? Most of the time, unless you like actually put it into a trade up calculator, you're losing money on trade ups. So unless there's a good trade up to do, most of the time it's actually easier to just, or it makes you more money to sell it. Also, Locarita, did you follow? If you did, I didn't see it. And I apologize. But yeah, most of the time, like the stuff you can get out of there, like if you put it into a trade up calc and you just throw some random stuff in there, it's just not a good deal. But when they talk about stickers maybe becoming trade ups, this is why. It's still going. Oh, okay. And guess what? That's like only one of them. I have like 4 of those. I have like 4,000 like trash sticker containers. Why is there a fly quest in here? Oh, there's actually hollows in here. Some. Bro, why do you have so many? Because when the capsules were on sale, they were profitable. They were actually profitable. So I opened a lot of those. It was bad. But also fine. Like all of these Austin ones, I opened these. I didn't buy these. I opened these. And I've sold some of them too. Because I don't really open cases like that. I don't open cases, but because they're not profitable. But the capsules were. Because not enough people were opening them. So I opened a lot. Not gonna lie. A lot of people just save the capsules. I don't have that many. Like, I don't have that many if you consider that these are like 25 cents each. Or I bought them for 25 cents. So. I actually did buy these. I wonder if these are worth anything. I just wanted them to go up like 1 cent. That's a slab. Wait, that's a slab again. Why does it keep... Bro, this search thing sucks. What's up, Key? How's it going? To be honest, I just started like 1 month ago. How long have you been playing? I've been playing this game for a long time. When I was a teenager, when I was like 14, I started. I'm 25 now. I'm Unk, low key. But, so that long. I've been playing since 2014. What's up, Key? How's it going? We were just talking about skins and stickers and stuff. How's your night? Paper. How do I look this up? Like, this, I swear this sucks. This new, like, UI. I'm going to the other one. Perfect world. All right, well, let me sort it by probably cheapest. Ooh, no way, guys. I bought them for 3 cents. Up to 4. Big. Yeah, but I don't know. I thought these kind of look cool. You can scrape it off and just the eyes remain, but that was probably a dumb idea. It just crowds up my inventory, to be honest. But, are you really good? I don't know if I'm really good. I think I'm okay sometimes. I'm 26k in Premiere, if you play Premiere. Are any of these pumped, by the way? Like, I should... You always gotta look out for, you know, what you have, right? Because, like, China's just pumping whatever these days. Bro. Doesn't look like they're, though. And you can't even go and see how expensive they are, either. 9 hollows, 220. GG. Battle scarred hollows. $14. Dang, I just unlocked Premiere yesterday. Well, yeah, so I'm 26k, so once you start playing, that's like the highest rank is 30k. And usually that's just cheaters, low-key. But more legit players have started being able to get there. I also bought these. This was a terrible choice for me. I think they're cool. But, yeah, I bought them for like $1 and they're 26 cents. So. Is anything else? Do I have anything else that's pumped? What about these watermelon ones? Or I only have one. This storage unit is like not a good storage unit for me. Has not done very well. Just random junk. It's just because my other ones I like sorted. So I had like Budapest. I didn't open as many Budapest as I opened Austin's. But Austin's I opened so many, bro. What's the most anything else? And I made like a good amount of money actually because for some reason China decided to pump some of these. $6, I might buy more of these. Yeah. What kind of knife do you think is the best for like $200? Do you have any that you like in particular? Like, do you know a lot about that sort of thing? Like, I would immediately think, okay, you can probably afford a skeleton. You can probably afford a stiletto of some kind. You can probably afford a nomad. You could afford, like, there's a lot of stuff. But what do you think you care about more? The animation of the knife or the finish of the knife? Like, what color it is? You like kukri? Well, you can definitely afford some kukris. Kukris are not too expensive as knives go. It looks like you can afford, like, almost any kukri, low-key. So maybe that's the thing to do. You can afford a kukri fade if you want. That's like the most expensive kukri, other than a blue gem. So, hey, if you want a kukri, there you go. That's on float. So you'd be able to sell your gloves and buy, and you'd have money left over. You could buy 2 knives if you wanted. Kukris, I wouldn't mind having a Kukri. Kukris are kind of... Don't they have a really good pullout animation? Yeah, I like the pullout animation. A lot. I don't really like how they're shaped, but I like the pullout. So those are definitely good. Also, this might be like the most helpful thing for you if you haven't done this before. You can go to here, I'll switch this. You can go to float. And you can press this right here and choose the server and press connect to server. And then I'll show you what happens. If you've never done this before, then you can go onto the server and inspect it just like. So now I have a Kukri. I can see what it's like. And yeah, I like the pullout animation. I don't really like how it's shaped. I don't love the inspect animation, but the pullout animation's nice. Sort of like hovers in the air like that, see? And then yeah, there's other stuff that you could definitely afford. I feel like if I were you, with my own preferences and tastes, so not yours, if I had that amount of money to spend, I'd probably buy like a bayonet. I like bayonets. That's what the bayonet looks like. What's that knife called that has a rare pullout animation where it like nicks your finger? That's a Nomad. The Nomad is also nice. I've had one before. So something I think you could afford. What did we say the Cloud Chasers were on CS Float? Like 300 or something? This one. So you could afford this in a Fade. But you could also afford cheaper ones. There's cheaper ones than this Nomad. But yeah, it's pretty rare, but I'll try to get it to happen. Oh, I missed it. I was switching too quick. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. But that happened. It's so rare that most of the time it's just gonna look like this. Oh, well, there it happened. There it okay. See, now it's just okay. Now it's just trolling me. Nah, it's just trolling me. It's like one of the rarer animations, I promise. Yeah, there you go. What are the odds? I think from having one, it felt like it was like 1 in 10. Sometimes it's just like when you do it and you get it, then it like happens over and over again for some reason. It might be a glitch on like the server. But like, see, like it's really actually. Oh, there it happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. I swear it's not that common. Like, don't expect it to happen every other one. Maybe it's 1 in 5 or something. But I feel like it's closer to 1 in 10. Stop flipping knife, yo, Johnny. Unfortunately, that does perfectly describe what I'm doing right now. You caught me at a bad time, man. You caught me, in the worst situation. Red-handed, if you will. Nomad knife? Oh, I'm helping Loco Rita in the chat decide on a knife. I still have that. But I do have it listed because I think I've been flipping too much. I think I'm actually a flipping addict. So I need to get like a Karambit or an M9 so I can flip it less. Okay, thank God. What do you mean, thank God? Sell everything. Valve is trying to make everything cheap. Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, Valve can't really make knives cheaper. Unless they re-release shit, which then it's just kind of over, isn't it? Flip the butterfly. Okay. I thought you sold it? No. I bought it after the crash, though, so... Like, it's lost, like, $100 or something, but not really too much.
Now is the time.
I bought it because of the crash. But yeah, no. I thought I was relieved you didn't sell it for this lame-ass knife. Okay, the Nomad Fade is not a lame-ass knife. But, yeah, I have it listed because I kind of want to switch to a Karambit. Probably just another Gamma Doppler or an M9 because I flip too much. I literally flip too much. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even just trolling at this point. I actually think I spam it too much. I can see why you're addicted. Thank you. See? Like, it's hard owning a butterfly, man. It's hard. It's like, what's the game? Shooting the enemy or doing this? Like, flip maxing, you know? Like, it's a mini game. Like, I have to press F every time I pull it out. Like, this to me? Ooh. I never do that. Never. But a Karambit? I haven't had a Karambit in so long. I got like a phase 1. I'd rather flip it. Yeah. See, that's the problem, isn't it? If I want to rank up, I need to stop flipping. I mean, I still would do this. Yeah, like, that's... But I'm not gonna, like, spam this well... Maybe I will. Okay, maybe I can't get a Karambit. Okay, maybe I need an M9. Maybe I actually need an M9. It's the only way I can cure my addiction. Yeah, see, that's fine. I don't really want to do this. But that's fine. Like, just tap it once, you know? There we go. Like... Like, that seems like if me and my butterfly is, like, chronic alcoholism, this is like having a couple of beers on the weekend. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't that bad. Like, I whip it out, I inspect, then I get my gun out. I don't feel like I need to, you know, like shoot, get back. There we go. Shoot, get back. You don't see me flipping. Now, let's test and compare. We need to see if it's true. Let's whip out the butterfly. This isn't my exact one, but I'm just going to do this just for testing. Okay, now this is completely natural. What would I do in this situation? Okay, see, I already flipped it. Okay, now I'm going to peek. I'm going to whip out the gun. I peek. Completely natural, by the way. That's what I would do in that situation. Get this off my screen. Okay. See, it always kicks me from a server whenever I do that. That's my bad. But that was completely natural reaction. That's exactly what I do every time that I whip back out my knife. I'm just popping. Hey, I'm just popping in and out at a hospital, not as a patient. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're not a patient. But also, I hope everything's fine. Locarita. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Dude, wait, no way it's the exact same spot on the animation, and I'm in the exact. I actually can't beat the allegations. It was literally the exact same spot with the same combo. It's cooked. But yeah, I don't know what else I would get, like a, I don't know, what's good for a recovering flipaholic? Like a like a skeleton? Not bad. Good looking knife. Not a lot of flipping happening. Minimal flipping, but there's no gamma dopplers, so it's kind of like you can do this, but most of the time it's just the one where it puts it up on your hand like that. And you know, that's like fine, you know? I feel like that'll curb my addiction a little bit. What's up, Silo? How's it going? Up fire. This is fire? Yeah. Dude, the skeletons. Skeleton is... But I feel like low-key... Like, if a butterfly is straight up alcoholism, and an M9 bayonet is having a couple of beers on the weekend, this is like having a couple of non-alcoholic beers on the weekend. Like, this is maybe a little too not flippy enough. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? Do this? Yeah, but I'm not controlling it. It's just happening. Like, if I control it, it's just fingering the hole. And so, do I want to finger the hole, or do I want to, you know, do some actual flipping? Hard to say. Ooh. See, if that was not such a rare animation, this would be such a good knife. I mean, it still is, because it's just that good looking, but, like, yeah. Kind of like the skeleton. What do you think the best one I could get on float for, like, 200? Skeleton, 200. For, like, 200? We got a Damascus. If it's in the light, it looks kind of like white-ish. Little above that is a blue steel. Clean. Ultraviolets. Actually, ultraviolets. The thing about skeletons is that more than any other knife, I think, they wear really nicely. So if you found an ultraviolet that was like a butterfly and it was this float, it would be scarred. But this is a field tested one right here, and it looks clean. But that's also partially because of the gloves. Black on black. Those are probably your best options. You can get an urban masked. If you went for like 330, you could get this, a tiger tooth. But yeah. Skeleton's nice. Wait, but didn't you say you could... I mean, maybe you want money left over, but you said Cloud Chaser's Battle Scarred, right? Like the lowest price for those is $360. So you could like if you don't want any, if you don't need any money left over, you can afford this one. Yeah, for like $330. What else? Could you afford something else? You might be able to squeak by with a slaughter. Maybe. You might have to add 15 bucks or something. Bro, this gloves looks like a default. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Mm-mm. Way cleaner. But yeah, for a slaughter, you might have to add like 15 bucks or something, realistically. Are you dumb? For that price, better to use default gloves. That's just not true, though. Silo? Default gloves are ass. Nah, they're not, but I don't like the CT ones. They have big, like, bumps on them. I don't like them. How much are the black gloves? Those are probably out of your budget, Locarita. Unless you're going to add more. But I think field tested, the ones I have, I don't know. I mean, they've gone down a lot since the update. But the great thing about them is that Battle Scarred look fine. And Battle Scarred you can get for $420. Yes, I said CT gloves. CT gloves are ass. Default ones. The default CT gloves have big, huge bumps on them. Damn it. How long did it take you to learn how to b-hop? I don't know how to b-hop. This server just says auto b-hop on. Sorry to disappoint. I would be like the best b-hopper in the world. I mean, I kind of know how to b-hop, theoretically, but I don't have, like, to actual... I mean, CS2 just doesn't have good b-hopping, so it's not really that important to learn. I think I have decent movement, like, for jumps and stuff, but I don't have... Like, I'm not really good at b-hopping. My god, I went so high. But yeah, no, these CS Flow servers just have auto b-hop on. Which still takes, you know, some skill. You know. If you get on, like, a really good run. Let me see if I can do it. I get as fast as I can possibly go. Here. Oh! Oh! Aw, I kind of slowed down. Through the doors? Oh! No! Aw. Unlucky. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to get off because I want to watch the Falcons versus Mouse game, and I can't stream that without terms. Otherwise, I would get banned. So, have a good night, you guys. Thanks for talking. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow around the same time. Earlier. Okay. Have a good night. Nice talking with you.